Yo, yo, what's up? What's
it
happening? What it is, what it ain't, what it going to be. This is Breezy Taylor. We all here live from the corner with my main man, my mellow. AI.
Hey, what up? What it do, DC? How y'all feeling out there, man?
Man, look, we are so happy to be on Listen Vision right now. Thank you to Jacob for engineering us. Thank you for Jeremy for allowing us to come on here. For those that know, we were on another station once before, but as you can tell, we in a different situation right now.
Give us those free.
For those that watched us before, this ain't nothing like what we used to do. All right, this ain't nothing like what we used to do. For those that don't know us, yeah, we're just two cool fellas that love to talk shit, but we're gonna give it to you rough and uncut. Politics, sports, religion, pop culture, any and everything in between. That's what we do. Hey, y'all, man, tell people something good, man.
Hey, man, ain't nothing to it but to do it, bro. Let's go ahead and get it kicked off. Right. You know what I'm saying? Man, excited to be here, though, but thanks, Listen Vision, for having us.
Yeah, and, thanks for reaching out to us. Allowing to come on.
Road, bro.
So, those that have not been paying attention, the so-called queen of daytime and T.I., a.k.a. Wendy Williams and T.I., have been going to a little tit for tat. You know, tit for tat. Wendy Williams was on vacation in Barbados with her husband. Got caught by a paparazzi wearing a bathing suit. She's had some work done, which is putting it nice. And her body shaped like the letter P.
Well, she openly admitted that.
She said that herself.
Come on, man.
And of course, T.I., being the Trump man himself, has something to say, along with a lot of other detractors.
Right.
You know, everybody else, called her out for looking like a capital letter P. But T.I. came to her defense.
Right.
In a kind of roundabout, shady way.
Mm-hmm.
He said, okay, now, so much shit as this sister talks about people, myself included, I know what y'all expect. But I'm not going to do the obvious and fire her ass up. No. But I'm going to try something new and different this time. Let's see if the power of mercy moves her heart. Basically, he was saying, I'm going to still go for it. And with those unflattering pictures, hopefully she won't be able to, be talking about people while they going through their personal things.
But as we like to say, he low-key was firing her ass up, though, bro. Like, low-key, he was really doing that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
That's what you call those backhanded compliments. Oh, he speaks so well. How the hell he supposed to speak? You know what I'm saying?
But an insult is an insult.
Right, insult's an insult. Mm-hmm. So, because everybody expected him, of all people, because, he's going through some marital woes himself right now. And she's had a lot to say about that. So if anybody's going to say something flaming, it would have been him. He's like, no, I'm just going to say, she's a positive black woman that's doing things, making her money. But let's see that now with all the contract, of all the flack she's catching, if now she'll be a little more humble. Basically, he gave it to Kendrick Lamar. Sit down, be humble.
I mean, in a way he did, but come on, man. It's Wendy Williams. Like, Wendy Williams has a tell-all book. You know what I'm saying? She has all these things that she's done in her past that's already exposed. Like, what more can you really say about a diva like that, bro? Like, that's her job. So, she got to be able to take the punches or roll with them. Or at least her legs look like they've been punched a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, did you pay attention to that? Bro, did you see that?
She's had a lot of ditches. And we're not body shaming anybody. Let's let that be known. But if you're going to talk a lot of shit about other people, even if you do have the perfect shaped body, you're going to catch some flack. So, of course, they're just saying, be humble a little bit. But, of course, she didn't like what he had to say. I mean, because the whole statement was like, I'm not going to flame her because she is doing her thing. She's getting her money. Just let her be humble. And she was like, well, no, I could buy ass like your wife did.
Well, I think she should.
I mean, I
really think she should.
I mean,
she out there on that beach looking like melted chocolate, bruh. You hear me?
I mean, but to be honest, T.I., Tiny has bought eyes. Like, she bought those silver eyes, right? What I'm saying? So she's bought every, what I'm saying? Tiny was her own mad scientist. So for her to say, well, I could have bought an ass like your wife did, that's kind of a low blow. And then she said, well, if they're still married, I'm not sure, which is even a little lower.
Yeah. But they got a little beef going on. You know what I'm saying? Wendy Williams and how she was speaking on T.I. and his situation or whatever. So I think this goes way back. You know what I mean? With all the rumors and stuff. He hates that.
Well, I'll tell you like this, right? If Wendy Williams was a man, those fine words, like, I got to pull up. Come outside. You got to catch these hands. You know what I'm saying? I got to defend my wife. I'm like, you got to kiss his hands. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to sit and talk about my wife like that, and I'm just going to sit back. Yeah. But we know T.I., he act like he ain't got nothing to lose anyways. He might smack her for real.
I doubt it, bro.
You know,
I doubt that.
man,
I
look,
mean, neither one of them want to lose any money. You dig? Especially when they going through the divorce and they're supposed to be working through it. But I think that would secure divorce if he went off and smacked a woman, bro.
Well,
I think that would divorce him from a whole lot of record labels too.
Yeah, I get that, but I mean, he buy enough guns to outfit Bolivia.
True.
You know, see, act like he ain't got nothing to lose. Speaking of throwing hands, I hate that saying. You know, I sound like somebody about to play patty cake.
Nah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Throwing hands.
Yeah, say throwing hands. What would say?
That's
Throw
a
them things,
staple,
man.
bruh.
Throw
That's
them
what we
dogs.
do.
So like we used to do back in the day. Throw them things. Throw them dogs.
Nah, we throw
If I hear
hands,
you
cuz.
saying you throwing hands, man, I expect you niggas to start playing patty cake.
Nah, bro.
For real.
Nah,
I mean,
bro. Come on, man.
I'm saying, man, just say
Patty
throw,
cake, homie?
Yeah, man, throw them things.
Hold
throw
on.
them dogs.
First and foremost, where are you from again?
I'm from Denver, homie.
You from Denver?
Yeah.
And what y'all say?
We say throw them things. Throw them dogs.
Throw them things.
Yeah.
Throw them things.
Throw them things.
That sound like two strippers having a face off or something, bro. That sound like two male strippers looking at each other having a showdown in a damn club.
What's up, better somebody have coordinated handshakes?
Man, I don't know about you.
Anyways,
I don't know about you,
not
man.
only did she say something about his wife, she also said, well, I heard he wears what you call those he put in shoes? Stilts.
Oh yeah, the lifts.
Lips.
I mean,
Lips.
okay, so the brother wants to feel a little bit taller.
I mean, you know, everybody want to be a baller like Skilo. Wish I was a little bit taller.
I'm about to buy me a couple of them Jones. I feel like being 6'5" today.
But you're already 5'10", though.
5'11". See, you getting involved mixed up. See,
You know-
look, you gonna give me my bruh.
You know, I don't know.
Pause,
why-
but you gonna give me my inch, bruh.
I don't know
You
why.
gonna give me my inch,
I
bruh.
don't know why people under 6 feet want to get all sensitive about being
Hey,
6 feet.
listen, I ain't sensitive. I'm red,
You know what I'm
okay?
saying?
I'm light skinned. I have issues already, bro. Especially, and T.I. happens to be light skinned too, so he has issues, and he low key fired her up, man. And there's no way around it. Now, her justifying that look, you know what I'm saying? Now, if she's 53, and I understand her enjoying her life or whatever, but did you really that like they make like what is it skirts that can go around the waistline and stuff to be more flattering for women like that? I mean,
you know what? Honestly, I'm not mad because I mean she on vacation. You know what I'm saying?
well, her boobs was like 20 years old though. She did have a nice setup that.
I mean, but no, this is only like her fifth. You know that we know of. You know, plastic surgery. So ain't no telling. She might just say, you know what? I'm tired. It ain't worked before. It ain't working now. Let me stick with what we got.
especially from the
as
rumors.
is.
Did she have her penis removed?
I don't know about all of that.
Oh, okay.
You know,
You didn't see nothing flying out the bottom of the bikini, did you? Okay. All right.
but she couldn't fill one out. Even if she
Anyway.
did. Anyways, but moving on from height, marital woes, and capital shape P's onto what the hell is going on. There's an Arkansas woman who, for some reason, was stealing government funds. Now, it's not like she's the first person
Look at
to
her
ever
picture.
steal. Yeah, it's
Look at
not
her
like she's the first person that ever stole funds before. But Christy Lynn Goss, what she did was she stole government funds. She was a government employee, embezzled money for a damn dog tuxedo.
But I mean, not the bulk of her money was for the dog tuxedo. I mean, this is I think that's probably the straw.
don't matter. It
I
don't-
think that
it
was
don't
the final
matter.
straw that quarter. But I mean, you look at the dog. I mean, the dog is cute. Come on, bro.
Man, I don't give a damn.
When you buy him a tuxedo,
Dude, I don't care if that's Teddy Ruxpin. You don't steal government
I
funds
would
to
buy the
outfit
dog a tuxedo, bruh. That's a handsome joker.
Okay. So let me get this straight. You gonna steal money from your gig to outfit your damn dog?
I ain't that damn stupid.
Right. Now,
But I'm gonna steal it from somewhere.
eh,
It's like, no, I'm messing with you.
of all the things to use for money stole from your job, a tuxedo. Now, that's not to say that you can't love your dog, because we know that people go crazy for their dogs. You know, people treat dogs better than other people.
Mm-hmm.
But again, if you're going to steal government funds from your government job, which I am which I am against, you might want, something that's going to actually benefit you in the long run. Buy some, priceless painting that you use to sell some later on for your bail or something.
True that. True
Not
that.
for
True
your,
that.
not for your dog
True
to
that.
look good.
Hope she used some of it for retainer fee.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go. There you go. You know what I'm saying?
I'd have some of that for retainer fee, bro. Like if I'm going that hard with it, $200,000.
$200,000 what you stole using the Garland County credit card. Now, first of all, you stole money, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, you outfitting your dog with the stolen funds.
Mm-hmm.
You stole money using a credit card. That's not gonna be traced back to you. How you figure that?
Yeah.
How you figure that?
Right.
You stole credit card. It's got to be signed by somebody. Not to mention wherever you go, there's cameras that's gonna catch you wherever you try to make these purchases.
Well, what it is that they did say that she used to work for a judge.
And you stole from a judge.
Okay. But the thing is that usually, and I don't know, well, you said Arkansas, so usually sometimes those towns right there, they usually have the hookups and the networks and stuff like that, the networking and stuff. So when you like really close to the judge, usually you get off on a lot of stuff. She's probably been like patted on the hand with a lot of crazy stuff that we don't even know about.
Yeah, I get that, but 200,000 worth though. Ain't enough pat on the hands that can skew 200K.
Yeah, she does have good choices and cute dogs. I mean, it's crazy how cute
Man,
that dog
damn
is,
a
bro.
dog. Look, man, she stole funds and outfitted.
I'm not even into
dog,
like
man.
cuteness on dogs, but I'm loving this, bro. Look at the bow tie.
Man, look, damn you. And
I'm gonna get you a bow tie, bro. Hey, next show he's wearing a bow tie, y'all, just like the dog.
Trying to equate
We both gonna have on bow tie.
Equate me to a
And
dog
then
or something
we gonna throw them things like the strippers. You dig?
It's something man that's throwing hands. I feel like I'm about to walk into a patty cake tournament or something. You know what I mean? Throwing them things, man. Ain't out here with that, dude.
It's all good.
Of all the sayings that grown men could say, if I hear a grown man say yes, I'm gonna slap him. First of all, no man, no male over the age of 13 should be saying yes anyway.
But I mean, okay, all right, cool. I can totally dig the yes thing, but I can't even say it right now. I don't even want to say it right now jokingly.
See,
'Cause
I'm
you
saying,
said you gonna slap somebody, so I ain't gonna get slapped on camera just because I'm joking with you saying it like that.
That's a man law violation, homie. And then say throw them hands. I just sound like you about to start just fanning people.
Nah, bruh.
You know what I mean?
Nah, bruh. It does sound like something a massage therapist would say before a pep talk before they go into the room.
You know what I'm
I'm about
saying?
to throw these hands, cuz. I'm about to throw these hands.
Speaking of throwing things, my favorite sports announcer, whatever you want to call him, and not just because he played for my Denver Broncos, Shannon Sharp, who's got to be the wokest, the blackest sports commentator out there in America, has once again is speaking truth to power, as he normally does. So, unfortunately, Colin Kaepernick recently, not unfortunately, but he had to say that now he wants to play in NFL again, reason why I say so unfortunate, because no one that has been out of the NFL has ever had to say it again, has ever had to convince anybody like he has. So he has now said that, yes, I want to play NFL again. So now the Cincinnati Bengals said that we would love for him to play on our team because our starters suck. Andy Dalton is their starter, who is a 3-4 time a Pro Bowl player, has fell off the cliff this season and last season, and now his teammates are saying they would rather have Colin Kaepernick start in place of a proven semi-winner. And then Shannon Sharp comes out and, as usual, just basically says, thank you and more power to the Bengals, because everybody is doing the opposite. Everybody's trying to give you excuses of why they don't want him. Everybody's trying to find excuses as to why they should not sign him. Everybody's trying to find excuses why he should not be aligned with their organization. And here they come in saying we want him. And Shannon Sharp just saying it's about time, first of all, that somebody's come out to his man's defense.
Right.
Which I found kind of interesting, because there's what's called a blackout this season. A lot of African Americans and people in general are boycotting NFL until Colin Kaepernick is assigned to a team again. So, but those are fans,
right?
Right. Not a lot of his, fellow players have came to his defense. And it's funny because the NFL has been known to be a brotherhood, not unlike the FOP, Fraternity Order of Police.
Right.
And so, people have said some things, kind of sideways, like, yeah, he should have been league. But here you have a team saying we want him on our team to play for us and start for us.
That's amazing. And it's about, like he said, like Shannon Sharp said, it's about time. It's about time that he play. Or somebody's team.
I know my man's talking with a lisp.
You
Come
did
on
what I'm
now,
saying?
man.
Yeah, that's how he said it.
That's how he said it.
So anyway, right? So so I was looking at the stats from like 2016 and Andy Dalton stats, and I can understand why like some people are a little outraged behind the statement and saying that he sucks now. But at a 91.8% QB rating from 2016. Even though Kaepernick, I think Kaepernick was a 90. He was an 88.9 from 2016.
That's not that far behind though.
It isn't.
Right. Not to mention in 2016, Colin Kaepernick's stats, he had a 2-to-1 touchdown to interception ratio. He threw 16 touchdowns for 4 interceptions. I mean, any team would love to have somebody with that kind of production.
Yeah, but your man Andy Dalton only had 8 interceptions.
No, I'm not
for
saying,
the whole damn season.
Man, look, sports is a what have you done for me lately kind of a thing, right?
Okay.
So before last year, Cincinnati was a perennial playoff team.
Mm-hmm.
All right, perennial playoff team. Was always on the cusp, kind of like in the second tier of a good team, particularly in the AFC.
Right.
And then 2016, kind of hit a roadblock. And then starting off these first two, because let's be honest, yeah, I'm not watching the games, but because I am a blogger and also because of what we're doing, I have to research. So I know that they're not doing so good. And I know he's, being playing like, refi shit, basically.
Yeah. Well, so recently he has a 47.2 QB rating. Already has 4 interceptions. So
and that's horrible even for the first 2 games of any season.
yeah, that's pretty damn bad.
And so again, here you have, and the thing about it, it's defensive players because they tired of being on the field. Because your QB, your offense is sputtering, so they tired of always being on the field. So they say, we want the man on our team. He's no worse than what we already have. Not to mention, if you look at other NFL teams, right? Blaine Gabbert, why is he even on the team? You got some team, you got players that shouldn't even be in the league, let alone starting, let alone collecting what's the bare minimum, 700,000.
The thing is that a lot of the players that have made it, people like Ray Lewis, Pac-Man Jones of all damn people are still playing.
Yeah.
I think that funny enough, I can't believe that. I know the reason why the Patriots didn't pick him up because they are pro Trump. We already know that, so that's the main reason why, and we know the reason for his protest because of that. So.
Well, even Brady, he was some picture of him standing by his locker with a "Make America Great Again" hat.
But funny enough, Tom Brady actually spoke up.
I'm surprised.
He did speak up. He did say that he does deserve to play in the league. He did say that. He did say it very recently, matter of fact.
I mean, but saying he deserves to play in the league and we're backing him are two different things.
Gotcha.
The one thing about people that don't agree with what Colin Kaepernick is doing. I'm not going to say between black and white because there are a lot of others that agree with what he's doing.
Mm-hmm. Is
those that have never experienced anything don't believe you that have experienced something. For instance, Coach Mike Ditka, who I used to like, coach the Chicago Bears, he basically said things aren't that bad. It hasn't happened to me. Well, you're a white man. You're an older white man.
Yeah.
So you're not going to be racially profiled.
Right.
You're not going to get pulled over to ask where you're going because you look like you shouldn't be in a particular neighborhood.
Yeah.
But just because it hasn't happened to you doesn't mean it's not happening to somebody out there. There's a great quantity of the population that is happening to.
Very true.
Right.
Very true, bro. My thing is that if anything, somebody should have been picked him up for backup. Anybody could have did it. Unfortunately, the Redskins won't be able to do it because he's protesting the American flag, so he's definitely going to have to protest this symbol right
But I mean, I was going to say, I don't know how he's going to protest the flag and then come to a team that has a racist name. Right?
That would, that's
not going to work.
What if they did? What if they, if they had did that, I wonder would he have accepted it?
You know what? I don't know the man personally, but I think he would, and then would try to use the activism against his team owner.
Well, that ain't going to happen.
Man, look, once you already signed it, until he's let go, he can make a lot of noise now.
Yeah.
He can make a lot of noise. I mean, the man wore what, Fidel Castro shirt? Mm-hmm. So you don't think he ain't going to protest his owner?
Well, yeah, he will. But I mean, like I said, it's costing him. You know what I'm saying? It's causing him to be blackballed. It's causing a lot of it's waking up people, though. It is bringing more, better attention to the situation. But, man, all the concerts like every other week. other than Trump, who do you hear about? Colin Kaepernick. You know what I mean? Like it's a constant. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I think that if people would let it die, he probably would have had a job, bro. But because we're sitting up here and every other day on the news, people like Jason Whitlock and craziness like that. Right. Perfect segue, right?
But you know what? The thing about that is, too, for some reason, if you don't stand up for the national anthem, stand for the flag, I'm not sure people actually care about the words of the song. For some reason, some people are so in love with that damn flag. That like you desecrated a national monument just because you took a knee or don't salute a flag.
Everybody out there in America, this is a public service announcement from Live from the Corner. It's a damn piece of cloth, okay? It's a piece of cloth.
With stars on it. That's all
it's a piece of cloth. It's a piece of cloth.
Let it go. And the thing about it is, I'm not sure people really care that much about the flag. It's just they don't like a black man protesting something that America was built on.
People are, with everything that's going on, the height of Korea, things like that, people are just really, really pumped up. You know what I'm saying? And they've had the floodgates open to where they see it in the news. It's okay to shoot and aim to you shoot to kill or whatever. So I mean, a flag is something that they find. I don't get it. Like, even if you burn it, you can always just make a goddamn another one.
Right.
Anybody ever thought of that? Like, they still making these shits in Korea, right? Like, you could go right to Korea, right in probably North Korea, and go
no
get you
doubt.
an American flag, everybody. You dig what I'm saying? Now, all this theatrics and stuff that's going on out there, in the propaganda machine, keep looking at us though.
Yeah, stay right here. Stay right
Don't be
here.
convinced that this stuff is this is all malarkey, bruh. Like, this is not real. This is not real, bruh.
Do you know where Donald Trump's clothing line is made?
I would love to know.
In Mexico. Where he trying to build a wall?
Really?
How he gonna get his clothing over here
In
if there's a wall built
Mexico?
up?
In Mexico?
How he gonna get his clothing over here if he trying to build a wall?
You are lying, bruh.
My man's trying to build a Game of Thrones style
Well,
wall.
maybe he's trying to keep the kids from escaping from the sweatshop. Maybe that's a border around the sweatshop to keep them from getting out. Maybe he's lying. He's masking that. You think? I think he is.
Could be. Speaking of liars, funny man, diminutive funny man, Kevin Hart, who had to say, if nothing else, the man is consistent. It's like Tuesday. The man's consistent. It comes around every week. The man does what he does.
Mm-hmm.
For those that aren't in the know, he's found himself in a little bit of a hot water, a little trouble. He was
Say
caught
that
cheat-
again?
Yeah, a little hot
A
water.
little trouble.
Yeah, a little trouble. I mean, the man's 5'4". Come on, dude. I mean, you can't call him Big Trouble, Little China or anything.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
So, like I said, the man find himself in some little trouble. He's under an extortion plot,
Mhm.
which is bad by itself.
Mhm.
But the extortion plot stems from him cheating on his pregnant wife. The reason why I say it's consistent, because he cheated on his ex-wife with his now pregnant wife. Now he's cheating on her with a traveling stripper. Something like a traveling circus, don't it?
I mean,
She probably do a lot of bidding, so I guess he could call it circus.
everybody's been
Right.
to a strip
I guess-
club
I
and
guess
had the
he could.
traveling stripper in
What I'm
there.
saying? I'm pretty sure there's a lot of tricks, so you guess he could call it traveling circus.
Exactly.
Right. So, my man got caught up last month having a fun time in the hotel with Manita Sabag. I think I'm saying that right. Monisha Sabag. It was secretly filmed.
Mhm.
Somehow, no one knows how it was filmed. Then he got hit up for some money. Someone calling told me Annie up. She claimed that it wasn't him, but the authorities aren't so sure. They think that is her, and she's saying that she would be gladly to take a lie detector test for $700,000 though.
God. See that is what I'm talking. Now that is fame right there. Me personally, I don't know why is it that in the black community that we don't follow what older, richer, more established gentlemen do and hire an escort. Hire a freaking escort. You paying her to go home, bruh. You're not paying her to stay. You're paying her to go home.
I like how you just skipped the fact that he cheated on his pregnant wife. I like how you skipped over that part.
Well, all right. Well, look. Well, okay. So the pregnant wife was the side piece.
Yeah, but that's like I said, he is being consistent. She was the side piece while he was married. Now he got him a traveling side piece while he's married to the person. It's kind of like one of them X plus Y equals Z kind of things right there, don't it?
Yeah.
So what got me is the fact that she says she's not extorting him, but is going to charge him 6 figures just to take a lie detector test. If that's not extortion by itself, not including a $200K ransom. So now, okay, she ransomed the tape for $200K, but she's asking for $700K. Let's take a lie detector test.
Yeah,
That must be that new math right there.
That's crazy,
That's the new
man, bro.
math
That's
right
crazy, man. But that's what happens when you got that bag, bro. You know what I'm saying? And him of all not things, but all people. You know what I'm saying? He usually travels, I'm pretty sure, with bodyguards, things like that. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you have it to where they have to search or strip search the stripper? Why doesn't that happen? Sign a waiver, anything. You know what I'm
Yeah, I was
saying?
gonna say,
Like, I never
if-
understood why, men who are of
Right.
high power or, of prestige don't have waivers or bodyguards that actually search them.
Well, let's start with the first thing. Don't cheat.
Yeah.
Second,
Moral of the story.
Right, moral of the story. Second of all, if you do, have her or him, whatever your preference is, sign an NDA, non-disclosure agreement.
I'm going to
First of all-
get in trouble, but the thing is to not get caught. It's not to get caught. Okay?
They ain't got to do it, but still, don't get caught. Have her or him sign an NDA. Second of all, do how they do at airports. Like you said, pat down.
Right.
Have the middle one.
You gonna have to.
Have her or him leave the phone, and they been outside the door.
Now, are you hip? Are you hip that his wife came forward and confirmed? You know what I'm saying? That he might have an issue, that he might have a problem with staying faithful. And I think this was before the bread, right? Was he still married to her when he allegedly cheated with the other one?
His ex-wife was the day one.
Okay. So the day one. Now, she was a day one, I think, up until he met the new one, Nico. Nico, I think that's her name.
Yeah, that's her name.
Nico. Yeah. And she's confirming that. Like, she's all over the news. Like, man, like, everybody's getting paid off this. Now, Nico herself hasn't issued any statements. She's minding her business. And I think that she's playing her role, bro. Do you think that she's trying to hold it in? I mean, to keep the bag, close to home, or does she understand that men are going to do that? See, that's the key to it. Does she understand this situation? And we're just noses all here.
No, I mean, but to say that that's what men do. That's like someone that gets married, knowing with the expectation of getting divorced. First of all, why would you get married knowing you're gonna get divorced? I hope you're gonna get divorced. And why would you marry somebody that can't be unfaithful? Now, people do it. I'm not saying that they don't. But if you sit there and rationally think, I'm not sure what their reasons are. But if you're sitting there really getting married for love, not for the money, not for the fame, not for what all comes along with it, why would you marry somebody that that can't be faithful? And why would you get married if you know you're going to get divorced? So whether she's staying or not, I don't know. She hasn't made any comments. Who has made comments? Your boy went on Instagram, which is everybody's favorite way of confessing something, and has made a video saying, I made a mistake. Basically trying to jump ahead of the extortion in this plot to say, hey, first of all, what he said was, before he said I cheated, which he never said, he said I made a mistake because I'm getting extorted. He didn't say I made a mistake, it's bad.
That's a very open-ended statement, bro.
I mean,
Now, everybody is left, once you make a statement like that, everybody is left to speculate.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? That's what we're saying right now. All the juicy gossip and everything, it is about speculation now. Nobody knows. Nobody knows what happened.
But
now let me ask you this: when you saw the film, did you see him?
Yes.
I didn't see him.
No, you saw them two, but when the deed was on, you didn't see either one of them.
Well, of course you're not gonna see his feet or nothing like that. Wasn't at the bottom of the bed or something, the base of the bed.
Man, his feet wouldn't even hang off.
He wasn't gonna hang off that joint, so you wasn't gonna see the man's feet.
Before the lights went off, but you heard something or somebody. So you did see them in the bed together, laying down with clothes on.
Oh, you put on your porn ears. Men have porn.
Man, look,
my porn ears, bro.
My porn ears are fine tuned. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I know the man's voice. I don't know if before the lights went off, they called a timeout, called in body doubles, stunt doubles, let them do the deed, and then jump back in after the lights came back on.
I would believe that.
That's like them shooting a real movie. We gonna tie this.
I would definitely believe that, bro.
Yeah, we gonna call this Crusty Tiger Little Dragon. How about that?
Heck yeah, man. But I mean, let me ask you this: would you actually go out in public and issue a statement like that on Instagram? Like, if you had ever made, I think maybe his wife actually told him to do it.
No, first of all, our president
you're gonna have to do this for me.
The president, not our president. The president makes interesting, really important statements on Twitter. So why don't somebody go to Instagram? You know what I'm saying? So why not go to Instagram? Yeah, I mean, I think he did it. Only because he said I made a mistake, and extortion plot. I mean, it's not like they sit up there playing. They just took me Elmo with clothes on. I mean, that's not that very damaging.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get much money from that.
Yeah. Well, as a star, you got to be way more careful. I mean, I have no clue why these stars, how they fall short like that. I mean, with the power and the money that he has now, the clout that he has, I'm pretty sure that he can arrange a situation or something where it's healthy and it's open for both of them.
Well, regardless of
nobody ever talks about that part.
But regardless of women being women, men being men, even with all the money and the fame, he's still a man, she's still a woman. You know what I'm saying? So, if cause a lot of people say men can't, men cheat, that's what men do. If that is the case, if he was broke or not, he's still a man. And I'm not saying that men do. That's some BS if you ask me. But I'm saying he's still a man regardless of the money.
He's
or
half
not.
a man.
You know what I'm saying?
Half a man. Okay.
You ever watch Game of Thrones?
Nah.
So you know there's a door from there. Tyrion.
Oh, I seen the door.
Yeah, they call him Half Man. So he's basically Tyrion Lannister. For my Game of Thrones fans out there, you know what I'm saying? He's basically Tyrion Lannister.
From what I heard, that Munchkin, that little person on there is a tyrant. Like he's powerful, right?
Dude. He got a little clout. Not to mention, that's Ron Jeremy right there, dude. He be getting it in, don't he? If you know
I think we heard a story about this earlier.
If you know who Ron Jeremy is and you watch Game of Thrones, you know what I'm talking about. They'll be getting in.
Cut my legs off and put me on a damn lambskin coat, okay? If this that powerful, goddamn.
But I'm saying though, so again, if you're saying that men are gonna be men, women are gonna be women, regardless of the status where you are in life, task bracket, they still gonna be who they are.
Yeah, true.
Having said that, loose lips sink ships. And I mean all pun intended. She's a stripper, homie. I'm pretty sure a lot of people been in them gates.
Correct. But men, I guess we don't have a off button to where we can look past that or a filter. You know what I'm saying? Shades that we can put on to where we see a person internally, or we can see the future to where we know that if we do this, there's going to be hell to pay. And I don't think that we ever focus in on that. The little man takes over for the big man. You know what I'm saying? Like the big head takes over. You know what I'm saying? The old saying. I don't want to be that descriptive, but little head speaks for the big head, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's something that's innate and something that we can't fucking stop. We cannot stop it. And that's amazing to me that you have all that money and you go out here and you get married and you know there's something wrong with you. Why don't you go to build a woman or something? Like, go get something off the street that's humble and build her.
You talking like build a bear?
Build her. You could buy whatever body parts you want for your woman. You can build them exactly to what you want. You don't look at another person.
You talking about like build a bear?
Yay.
So he built a bear.
Build a trick.
I mean, well, Ice-T got the best parts out there. Ice-T got the best parts out there known to man to build Coco, that's for sure.
But see, that goes to show you how a relationship is supposed to work.
But she cheated on him.
Okay, but right. I'm pretty sure he was cool with it. Like, I mean, did all doggish type of things all these years, and now she's finally getting her claim to fame later in life. But when he first met her, she wasn't built like that.
But that just goes to show it don't matter. You still who you are before you got there. Jay-Z said you peel back, that's just at the top layer. So you are who you are before you got there. You know what I'm saying? Coco was probably that kind of person before he became Dr. Frankenstein. He got the best parts money can buy. Whereas Kevin Hart, and which is funny to me, it's got to be the money because every woman I know likes tall men. So it's gotta be the money.
Here we go.
I mean,
the ego.
No.
From what I heard today, I had a conversation prior to the show starting, and it was a college thing. It was something that we were talking about, and my man said that there was a dwarf there, and that he got all the sex in the world because he was the most popular person. He was, I guess, the surprise. I guess it's like a Jack in the Box.
No, but I mean, I bet you if you put Kevin Hart next to Denzel Washington, who's gonna get the most play?
I don't know, bro.
Denzel Washington.
I don't really look at them like that. I think they all ugly as hell.
You know what women say?
I've
heard it. I heard my mama like Denzel Washington. Come on, dude. I heard it my whole life.
Every man I know was ugly.
I agree.
Every man I know is ugly. I think
agree.
I'm the only one that should get all the damn attention. Like, no,
I agree, but I know what women say. I know women love Denzel.
You're right.
So I'm saying, and Denzel 6'2". Now you taller than the average height. Mm-hmm. You taller than the average height.
I used to get dunk on you back in the day.
So it ain't like you Tyrion Lannister over here. Yeah. So I'm saying it's got to be the money and the fame for Kevin Hart. I'm pretty sure there's some 6'4" comedians out there.
Yeah. Well, it's like they say, more money, more problems, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think that. I think it all happened all of a sudden, bro. Like he did. He was working hard. Of course, he was doing small time films and stuff.
Dude's grind. Yeah, dude's grind is unmatched.
Yeah.
You can't match his grind.
But as far as his comedic status and like his and him being an all-star or whatever, this is new, bro. This is like all hitting him. All these millions and stuff. This is hitting him.
But you know what? He's had the money for a good little bit now. I mean, I will agree that he's gone into uber star status. I say within the last 5 years. I give you that much.
You think the last 5 years?
The last 5 years, because in the early 2000s he had his own show, which and the reason why I say his grind can't be matched because he grinded so hard, on the chitlin circuit, doing shows that within maybe 2 or 3 years of him starting comedy, he had his own show. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it didn't last long, but it just goes to show how his grind. And of course you had Little Parts of Soul Plane, which was a horrible ass movie.
Yeah.
You know, he had a part in the 4-year version, which was his part was funny, and the movie was great as is.
Called classic.
You know what I'm saying? So I think I forget which stand-up concert movie that he did. It's what put him over. I think it's Laugh at My Pain. I think
Yeah. Laugh at My Pain was
Laugh at My Pain
that was it.
that's when it put him over. That was like 4 years ago, 3.5, 4 years ago. So I give you that. You know, so yeah.
Okay, that's
Right.
what's up. But me personally, I got all that money. You better pull a dag on what's his name? What's my man? The Wheaties guy that used to throw the javelin. Kim Kardashian's people. I forgot his name.
Caitlyn.
I think that's supposed to be
Look, if Mama calling Clay, I'm calling Clay. That's Bruce Jenner.
Switch over just like
that's Bruce Jenner. Hey, no, the reason why I say he's testing Bruce Jenner. Have you heard Caitlyn talk? Still got Bruce's voice.
What you think? He ain't get his testicles cut off, bro.
I moved on.
He still has. He's indecisive now. Which side he wants?
No, but is there a certain way you could get your voice box something? Altered or something?
He got his Adam's apple shaved, but he didn't get
the only woman that I know has a deeper voice than him, Alicia Keys. She sound like MC Ren when she talks.
Yeah, Alicia Keys,
the villain in black. That's how she talks.
You can't talk about Swiss Beat Girl.
Man, she's beautiful, but come on, you know what she talk like. You talk to her at 8 o'clock in the morning, she wake you up on the phone. You swear you talking to MC Ren, like for real.
Answer, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't talk about
no. All right. So moving on. Come on, you know she sound like MC Ren. Come on, dude. Look, you dead to the world sleep. And she called at 8 o'clock in the morning. You can't tell me that's not a man.
Who?
You can't tell me that she called you. Oh, Alicia Keys. When she call you? Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys.
No, sound like a man.
Sound like a man.
Sound like a man. That deep voice she got.
Oh.
I'm saying it's deep.
But that's like Mary J. Blige though, bro. Mary J. Blige, I got that. I think so.
I don't think so, man.
I think so, bro. She couldn't call me in the middle of the night, scaring the hell out of me. Look, I can see my girl there talk about something. Is that Jake from Allstate?
What you wearing?
Well, it sounds like a man.
That would be Alicia Keys right there. She would break up your happy house at home.
No way, bro. No way, bro.
All right, so moving on into import taste news. Jason Whitlock, which is everybody's favorite coon, you know what I'm saying? He's on the other end of Shannon Sharp as being my favorite woke sportscaster. Jason Whitlock is everybody's favorite coon sportscaster. Which is funny because he went to HBCU. You would think that some things that came out of his mouth would come out of somebody that went to Princeton, Harvard, or somewhere. No, that man went to HBCU, but that's neither here nor there. His latest dust up, his latest anger of Black America, Black Lives Matter, Black Ink, Black anything. He reminded me of that cop from Boys in the Hood.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And then he reminded me of what's my man? My man
Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac's character. I hate my black gums. Hate my black hair. That's what he reminded me of.
Definitely the back and forth Whitaker's neck.
Right.
Never forget that one.
That's what he reminds me of, right?
Yeah.
So, anyways, he has a show. Fox Sports is Speak for Yourself, which is kind of ironic because we all know how Fox is pro Trump. Is not that favorable to anybody else but Trump. Shannon's on there too. Shannon Sharp has a show called Undisputed, but you see he uses his platform for good on Fox. So he's basically pimping Fox. I'm taking your money, but I'm going to speak what y'all don't speak.
Right.
Whereas Jason Whitlock is falling right in line with the ideology of Fox.
Yeah.
So recently on his Speak for Yourself, he had somebody wearing a Afro wig, have the pro-black fist up, fist in the air on the show, and the skit that was never aired because the controversy surrounded.
Right.
And everybody thought that it was a white person.
Right.
And everybody thought that they were mocking Colin Kaepernick because he also had on a 49ers number 7 Colin Kaepernick jersey. So everybody, assumed they're mocking Colin Kaepernick, and because the person was white.
Right.
So we thought. Person was actually Christopher Reed, aka Kid. AKA that hurts me for Kid and Play. Yo, house party 1, 2, and 3, especially 3. Ooh, I even remembered your name. They used to call you Jawbone. That's my favorite. Right. And of course, Class Act. I love those movies. That was him. Basically in the blackface. You know, with the Afro wig and with the power fist up.
Yeah.
Uh,
That can't even be considered blackface though. He's mixed. Like there's
I mean,
no
but,
way around
like I
it.
said, it's basically, you
Yeah,
know, because
true.
had it been a white person, that's what people would be saying,
True.
right?
True.
And of course, because of the backlash that they got,
Mm-hmm.
that skit was never aired on that particular, episode.
Yeah.
So after 4 or 5 days of the lynch mob, you know, the burning torches and the pitchforks, Kid released a statement saying, "I'm sorry for so long taking and making my apology." He says, "Let me be clear: the skit and photo were not meant to disrespect Collins' message or political stance." I mean, you got the pro-black power fist in the air,
Right.
and you have his jersey on. How is it not disrespecting him, and how is it not disrespecting his political stance? I don't get that.
Yeah.
And of course, he said this on Facebook.
Right.
You see a theme here where everybody
Yeah.
got something to say, something important to say. They do
Right.
it on social media.
Right.
He says, rather we wanted to spoof the media's treatment of him and the circus that has been created. Anyone who knows me knows where I stand on Colin Kaepernick, exactly where he stands.
Yeah. But
That sounds good in theory, but why do you take part in the skit anyways?
first and foremost,
Right,
for the
that's-
bag,
right.
you got to get that money first.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I
But
get
at the
that.
same time, I think America is just too daggone sensitive, bro. Like, all right, okay, bet. We never saw the actual skit, so we don't know how funny it might have been. It might have been something in there that was funny. What's wrong with it being funny? Like, we make fun of political figures all the time, and political satire is part of
But
like.
see, I don't think it would be all that funny simply for the fact that Justin Whitlock is not Colin Kaepernick's favorite person. Colin Kaepernick has been disparaged many times out of Justin Whitlock's voice. Justin Whitlock has, damn to hell, Black Lives Matter.
Mm-hmm.
He's not for Colin Kaepernick's stance, or kneel, I should say. And so if you got a record many times saying how you're against this particular protest and how Black Lives Matter is damaging, then why would you have somebody on there basically wearing his jersey? That is mockery of that person. So I get you say it could be funny, but that's like me talking about you behind your back or talking about you to your face,
Right.
and then have somebody come behind and dress up and act like you.
Yeah.
And I can say, no what, man, you too sensitive.
I don't know, bro. I mean, when it comes to stuff like that, bro, I think we're missing. Like, I understand Jason Whitlock is the ultimate like thorn in anybody's side. Like, as far as like cooning and stuff is concerned, like if you want to put him in that category, but
I do.
to a certain extent, and I think a lot of the backlash is just because and solely because, well, I can't say that. Two reasons. It's going to be because it's Jason Whitlock and it's on Fox. Had it been on SNL, something like that, we probably would have took it a little bit more lightly.
Yeah, but SNL has known to aka first to be anti-Trump.
But I mean, why do
Right.
you have to be anti-Trump in order for something to be
No,
funny? I mean,
I know, I get that, but you know how they say a leopard can't change its spots.
Yeah.
So here you have Justin Whitlock again, who's many a times spoken ill of Colin Kaepernick. What makes you think that this one particular time he's going to be speak favorably of him?
I don't know.
Of course, because the skit wasn't aired, like you said, we don't know how funny it would not have been. We don't know how it would be portrayed. But again, if a Monday through Thursday, I say I don't like a particular thing, then on Friday you be like, hold on, man, you just said you ain't like something.
Yeah. I mean, I feel you. I feel you. But that skit might have caught up, and it might have been something that Jason Whitlock might have broken through, and people have been looking at him a little bit differently, maybe a little bit more humorous, and not taking him as serious. With the, you know, we just will never know, and that's what I hate about speculating. That's what I hate about speculation is that we're left here with apologies from people, and we didn't even hear the skit.
I get that. So
What?
Okay,
happened?
so
what is it about?
So now the other question is, if that's the case, why not just air it? Or how about this? Why not just put it on which is Jason Whitlock's his own personal YouTube page? If that's the case.
ESPN ain't playing that,
know
even
what
though
I'm
they let him say the most dumbest stuff. And why would you stop there? If the skit was that offensive, why wouldn't you stop him from saying craziness and crazy stuff like all the statements that he's made in the past? Why
Again-
wouldn't you edit that? Why wouldn't you take that out of the daggone show?
Again, this is Fox. If that was that bad, it had been bad for him to not air that skit because A, it's Fox. B, they love controversial subjects. C, this is just par for his course. So why not continue what he's been doing for years and years?
I'm curious. Release the tapes. Release the tapes.
Release the tapes.
Release the tapes. I'm serious. I want to see this. Like, it might just be funny. And I'm pretty sure. I mean, you got to be able to laugh at adversity and stuff like that and things that he's going through, man. Like some of this stuff, like it. if they, I'm just saying, they need to do it. They need to release the copy of that so I can see it personally. Everybody in the world wants to see it. I mean, there's no need to sit up there my father always said the devil can't always be the bad one. Okay, sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like it might have been a funny skit, and then we sitting up there and we just placing it on him just because he's an asshole. Like,
okay. Again, then why doesn't Fox just put it on their page then?
I have no clue, bro.
You know,
I don't know.
Again, it must have been hella bad. If Fox only put it on their page, let alone on their show, on his show, it must be hella bad. That's what I'm saying.
The thing that killed me was that kid was sitting up there talking about, you know, being an old time New Yorker, and that, you know, he was naming names of activists and, you know, talking about police brutality. And a lot of people, he said that him and Jason Whitlock go way back. So I guess this was a friendly thing, but I can't see, you know, running back to your roots after the fact that, you know, and do a skit like this when you know it's going to be offensive. But maybe he's just trying to keep his name out there, you know?
I mean, last time I heard anybody say kid and play.
Heck yeah.
How about kid or play?
Right. And guess what?
What's that?
On to the next one. All right?
Speaking of kid and play, right? Speaking of kid and play.
So, right?
What's going on?
This is from the WTF section of Live from the Corner, okay?
Let folks know what the WTF section of Live from the Corner is all about.
That is the what the fuck section, okay? Now, here we have a subject that I've been dying to talk about because I find it amazing that men, and I would like to ask you this question too, so don't be surprised, but I know a lot of women out here get Botox. I know that they get Botox for their faces and, you know, things like that. Have you ever thought about actually getting Botox for your nutsack?
No, I have not.
They have that. They have that. We have a picture of that. I think it's a small example of what that would look like.
I don't want to see the actual.
Yeah, see, I think that's what it is right there. So you could have plump juiciness. You know what I'm saying? I have no clue why you would want to walk around. And they say that the older men are getting it. So you're 78 years old with young ass balls, bruh. 78-year-old with young balls, bruh. Why would you? What kind of clothing do you wear to show off your Botox on your nuts?
I mean, you know what? With women's Botox, everybody can see it. You know, what if you're divorcee? You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, what you just gonna walk around and just start flashing people? You gonna wear a trench coat?
You gonna have to. All the money that you paying for that injection, you gonna have to flash your nuts.
I mean, cause why get something like that done if not to show to other people?
I tell you what, I've heard that now. From what I hear, that the wrinkles are supposed to be there, right? Now Botox.
Oh, you're 78 years old. You're gonna have wrinkles anyway.
Right. But now this is the killer, right? I think Botox, they also use it to stop sweatiness, like the armpits and stuff like that. I wonder, does that help with like ball stink? Like, can we go around and just feel free? You know what I'm saying? Feel good about that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
if you're 78 years old, are you really worried about sweating between your legs?
I think you should be. I think you really should be. I think you should be. Wouldn't you?
I just want to know what the thought process is. You 78 years old. You probably like one cough away from death as is. Right. You sitting there thinking like, homie, my nuts could look a little better though. I'm trying to envision that thought process though.
Well, there are younger people that are doing it. I think the age ranges from like 40 on up. You know what I'm saying? My thing is that if you make them heavier, then they drop. So then, do you gonna have to get a ball shrinkage? Like, do you have to get the cut out or whatever, bro? Like, would you do it?
I probably wouldn't.
I would do it.
You know, that's something
I would do it. I'm going on record. If I'm ever on the radio, if I last that long in radio and all this good stuff, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to show the world, too.
You know, there's some things I really don't want to know about you, and that's something I did not need to know.
Bro, you need to know that. What's wrong with walking around with a healthy pair of shiny testicles?
No, that's like telling another man, call me delicious. I ain't calling a man delicious. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
Do you know how much easier shaving would be? I'm Manscaped, bro. That's another thing you ain't know, right?
And I didn't want to know. I didn't want to know.
Guess what? I Manscaped out there in TV land, okay?
You know what?
You know Manscaped?
You know what? I think
Manscaped?
I think relationship has gone to a whole new level now. You
gonna skip this?
No, all of that stuff.
Oh, no, the world one. No,
I
Breezy
think
Taylor.
you
Manscaped.
No. You know what I'm saying? I think our friendship has gone to a whole new heights.
Hey, bruh.
Because some things I didn't know I even want to know about you.
What's wrong knowing I shave?
You know what?
What's wrong with it? Tell me one thing wrong with it.
Everything.
Okay, specific.
So now I got a question, right? Because with Botox, don't you have to get that done like multiple times?
I'm pretty sure it wears off. I think that's they use it from it's a neurotoxin or something like that from a snake bites or something like that, or from a snake. And I can't believe the reaction that it has. But I mean, I saw the film. I saw the film of it, and the befores and afters are amazing, bro. Like, it really makes you think. Like, I might would want that.
That's like you sitting there watching HCTV, learning how to learn landscaping or something, and you watching how to get.
I mean, I just want to know.
Okay,
Hey, look, this is when I need a female guest because I want to know like exactly how they would feel if I'm in all my glory and my balls are just beautiful.
What's she gonna say?
Like, dude, like,
I mean, what's she gonna say? I mean, okay, so you gonna ask her, hey, would you want your man to get it done? You can say yes or no. Other than that, what's she gonna say?
I have no clue, bruh. I have no clue. It's a pretty pricey treatment too. And from what I saw, that is a very painful one too, bro.
It's a nuts, homie. It is.
There's no anesthetic. There's no nothing. It's just straight jabs to the joint.
Hey, you want to get that done?
I mean, hey, I don't care.
Have you ever had stitches before?
Bruh, yes, I had staples.
And you want to get something done with no anesthesia?
Yeah.
You crazy, homie.
Man, we gonna go for a 2-for-1 deal.
You-
We gonna go 2-for-1 deal. We'll be foot to foot. We'll be foot to foot.
Nah, you
And
better.
we could go get our Botox together, bruh.
You better find a brother.
You don't feel like that? You don't
Nah.
feel like we that friendly?
So
That we could go get our Botox
I
together?
have so many questions. So what were you doing before that thought came to your head? That came pop into your head?
That we could be friends? That we, I mean,
No.
bruh, it's like kind of like extorting each other, bro. Like we can't never tell each other, like we can't talk shit about each other if we seen each other nuts.
You know what? If I'm sitting here and watching, if I'm sitting here talking about a particular show or movie, and then that idea pops in my head, I'm gonna want to watch that show or movie. So I'm trying to sit here and think what we're thinking about before the thoughts of having this done came into your head. We think about nuts or something, walnuts,
No.
apples or something, and that just happened to come to your head afterwards.
No. More so on the line of like figs when they dehydrated and stuff like that, bruh. Ain't a regular fig more appetizing than a shrunken fig?
That's some Adam and Eve shit.
I would think a woman would like that. You know what I'm saying? Like instead of the wrinkled raisin look, like the plump, juicy, you know what I'm saying? Shininess
When you're
of it.
78, both y'all got wrinkles out the world, so it don't really gonna matter.
Yeah, well, I don't want to get old, and I don't want my nuts to get old neither. You want your nuts to get old? They've been with you all this time, and they've helped you out so many times.
I don't know what to say behind that, man.
You?
I don't know what to say behind that. I
Do
really
you?
don't.
Do you? You can bring them back from the dead, bruh.
We know. On that note, we love. I ain't bring back for dead if you already lied. See, you don't make no sense, homie.
It's all good, bruh. It's
Yeah.
all good.
You know, but we thank you all. This is for sitting with us, riding with us on our inaugural show
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
of Live from the Corner. Like I said, for those that watched us on the other station, this ain't that kind of show no more. As you can tell, we won't be talking about nuts all the time.
No.
You know, but we will be covering everything in between, from pop culture, sports, religion, any and everything. I'm Richie Taylor. Got the homie AI Ryan Shotgun.
Hey, look. Thank you very, very much. Tell them how they gonna hit you up, baby.
Well, you know, you can get at me on Instagram at the Richie Taylor. Also, you can get at me on what's that? Not Facebook, but Facebook at Richie Taylor. Also, BREAZY Taylor, BREAZY Taylor.
And you can hit me up at RedNose1999 on IG, and you can hit me up at RedNose199 on Twitter.
Hey, just do me a favor, man. From now on, don't ever mention you and your nuts and send this to me again. That's just something that I
What's
just
wrong
don't.
with what?
You know,
Everybody out there, if you have anything to say, make sure you hit Breezy up and tell him it's okay.
don't
Okay.
hit me up.
Like if we were in any place else in the world, we'd be fine. It'd be cool.
But we're not.
I'm confident in my nuts. I'm good.
No, we right here on Georgia Avenue, man.
Oh, yeah,
we
you
ain't
right.
anywhere else in the world,
You
right? We
right.
on Georgia Avenue.
You right.
We right across from Howard, man.
You
It's
right.
just some things I'd rather not know. So
That's the show, everybody. Thank
yeah,
you so
but thank
very
you.
much.
But we'll be here every Tuesday, 6 to 7. Thanks for riding with us.